make sure everything's working first. Hey, Oberon. Yeah, just making sure everything is going as it should. Okay, everything appears to be working. For now. We're gonna fight Melania today. But not right now. Right now, we're gonna ease into it first. I was told to do this on stream. Oh, I forgot I still have that equipped. Don't need that right now.
I take it thou hast noticed. I shouldn't be surprised. I thought I might expound a little further upon the order I envision. Mine will be an order not of gold, but the stars and moon of the chill night. I would keep them far from the earth beneath our feet. As it is now, life and souls and order are bound tightly together. But I would have them at a great remove, and have the certainties of sight, emotion, faith, and touch all become impossibilities, which is why I would abandon this soil with mine order. Wouldst thou come to me even now, my one and only Lord? Mine will be an order not of, and I would abandon. Wouldst thou come to...
Cool. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Okay, so that's a cool thing to see. I thought the pocket running I had was gonna transform or some shit. I forgot to switch out my equipment again. I've already found my way to Melania's boss room. Oh god, I gotta go across the chain. Careful, Torrent. Dang it! Yeah, I've got a message. Ah. I honestly don't know where to go. Have fun. Oh, there's a grace here. Oh. I thought that was going to launch me.
I have long observed the lands between. This world is in dire need of repair, and death indiscriminate. Are you prepared to commit a cardinal sin? Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment. O Erd Tree, you shall burn. Burn for the sake of the new Lord. Thank you for guiding me here. The one who walks alongside flame shall one day meet the road of destined death. Goodbye.
Oh.
Hello.
I just watched Melina burn herself.
Crispy. I'm starting my end up.
That hurt. Farum Yep, crumbling Farum Azula. I went to sleep.
Go to sleep and good night. Go to sleep,
I went to sleep.
little
What the hell?
stars. Fun fact, in a patch they actually had to adjust that switch.
Yeah.
Because apparently, with the game's light bouts of instability at times, people would crash during that cutscene and be unable to get to Crumbling Farm Azula. So basically, now there's a catch-all thing to make sure you can get there.
Okay.
Which, while not a glaring oversight, I still think is an oversight, because there really should have been, since until you get to the first grace, that's your only way to get there, is the cutscene. There should have been a prompt on the grace at the forge to go there, like, period. Because it's not like the Halig tree where it's optional. Crumbling Farm Azula is mandatory.
Yeah. Sorry. Gotta get to the first grace of this lovely place that I'm definitely not going to insult at any point in the future. I love that message outside of this wall in front of the freaking tornado. Don't you dare! I did it! Oh, the grace. But this means Melena's dead.
Yep. For you, at least.
God, that is depressing. That is depressing. Wow. This place is really out there on the whole.
That's a pit!
You making your way to Deeproot?
I'm making my way to the grace outside Melina first. Not Melania, sorry. Once I get to that grace, I'll go through Deeproot real quick, because Deeproot I know way better.
Then, oh, apparently I'm not the only one that calls Melania Blade of Cancer.
A lot of people do, in my experience.
Yeah, 80% of the death compilation videos I've seen, it's like, I'm not even joking. Literally the whole video is just Melania claiming victims. Like 80% of the death compilations I've seen for Elden Ring are either mostly Melania.
I just have a question on that topic.
Yes.
Have you started the fight once yet?
No. No. No, I have not. Because I'm not suicidal, even though I named this stream Prepare to Die a Lot Edition. For anyone who bonus points for anyone who gets that reference. But man, Farum Azula is really out there from the rest of the continent.
I found the thing I was looking for, but I died trying to get it.
Do I need to? Should I ask? You know what? Fuck it. How?
It's the glove wart in Hailing Tree. It's the glove wart bell
with
bearing.
the Baron Bell, yeah.
So I keep getting obliterated by the. Well, I fell, and then I got sticky sniped.
You got their multi-ejaculation.
Which is a spell you can get, actually, as weird as that sounds.
I'm just waiting to see somebody whose name is, like, Cum Master or some stupid shit, and their thing is using that spell.
Name themselves after the meme dog Cum Lord.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that build. Even if it's something. No, wait. If
I had to guess, I think Cum Lord would be censored right off the bat.
Oh, definitely, unless they're clever about it. But I feel like it would be something of a glass cannon. I feel like it would be a glass cannon, you know?
Well, I didn't see where my runes were dropped, so I died and lost them all, but I got the bell bearing, so I don't have to go this way. I just gotta remember where the fuck to actually go. Which I think is the same room, but left and not right to outside, I think.
You know, that room that's full of pests?
It's fine. It's fine.
No, it's not saying that room full of pests. It's actually in that building. Just run past everything.
That's what I was talking about. Because instead of going outside, I just go to the deeper inside.
Yeah. Well, all mature adults here. Nobody's is a 12-year-old.
I am Melania, Blade of Michelob Ultra.
Oh, God.
Ow. Ow.
Oh, I found another Bell Baron hunter. If you go to the Hermit Merchant Shack in Altus Plateau at night, you can fight him and get a Medicine Bell Baron. It sells boluses, but it doesn't sell any. But it won't sell you any for rot, because fuck you. By the way, I talked to Ronnie at Ronnie's Rise.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Is this place different? Is Round Table Hold different? Well, Gideon doesn't seem to have noticed.
Well, I'm dead again.
Did you get the grace, son?
Yeah, I went up a different elevator, and
Oh, you mean that elevator that leads to that one tower?
Mm-hmm. Like, man, this elevator's really schmoving. Oh, hello, sir. and then it clipped me, and I fell.
Was
And
it
I
the
landed right on
Avatar?
yes, and I fell right on a Revenant spawn, which was... So even if I survived the fall, which I didn't, I would have died.
The truth is, the game was rigged from the start. Gunshot to the forehead at point blank.
Take a look around. The round table hold is burned, razed to the ground. Don't worry, I don't blame you. I'll continue spirit tuning just the same as before, which is why I need your help persuading Master Hugh to leave. His roots are so knotted in this place. He won't last much longer if he stays here. His shackles are broken. He's a free man now. It's high time he put the
I actually
round
forgot
table
about Deep Root
behind
Depths.
him.
Although I would have done my title a bit differently for this stream.
What did you title it?
Of Halig Tree and Azula. Because I figure that's where the bulk of just for fuck's sake. Fucking bees. Not bees,
Ants. You wish they were bees.
No, I dislike bees more than I dislike ants.
Oh, right. Wasn't it a bee that caused this?
Yes, I was a
In this
small
ash,
child,
it
stung on the
reminds
nose by a bee, and that gave me insectophobia.
Okay, yeah. I forgot it was a bee. My apologies.
I knew you'd be back. Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing. Weren't you listening? As I've always said, you came to challenge
That is
the
not how to do
demigods
that.
and their god, to slay them. And as long as you do, I will always smith your weapons.
Goddamn, Hugh.
It is what I wish. To smith a weapon
makes
for
me
you
sad at
to
the end of the
slay
game.
a god.
He's a real MVP. Like, even as the world is crashing down around him, he continues what he said he would do.
It gets really sad at the end of the game.
Yeah, FromSoft is good at that.
I don't know if it's happened for you yet, but it probably has. Where basically, after a point, it gets so sad, Roderica can't bear to be in the same room with him and leaves the room.
Oh yeah, she's in the main room.
I'm like, it's not every day that that didn't feel like 20 meters, but okay, I'm dead again.
I was about to say, you okay? Because you just sort of you just. Yeah, I just see Rodrigo in the main room. I'm like, why are you here? Like, again, Hugh is a real MVP.
But some of the stuff Hugh says, if you talk to him at this point in the game, really makes me curious about some of the lore implications of stuff.
He did say
Oh,
he
I'm-
was chained to this place.
I see. You're here for some spirit tuning. Oh, is that right? So Master Hugh won't listen to you either. You have my thanks regardless.
God damn it.
I'll try and talk him round next time. I know he was given this great entreaty to craft a weapon which could slay a god.
Unknown streamer falls 5
can't
times
help
in
but think
roughly
of
the
it as
same
a
fucking
curse.
spot.
A fearsome curse.
Every time to a different
put on
fucking
him by
reason.
Queen Marika. And if that's the case, I'm not sure there's anything.
I
we
don't
can
know why,
do.
but it sounds like the title of a video that would be made during the era of the original Demon Souls. It feels like that, you know?
Well, like, do you know a question that talking to Hugh raised for me?
What?
So it's I forget if he outright tells you, if it's just heavily implied, that he was put there by America.
I am a finger reader.
Rodrika did
I
mention
will
that.
remain here until their dialogue ends.
But like,
and the
there's
thinkers speak again.
stuff you can overhear
Do
earlier in
as
the
you
game
please.
with him talking about being
Take
like
whatever
tasked with
course
making a
seems
god-slaying
most
weapon,
worthy
and
to you.
America's the only
Now you may go.
literal god in the game. Does that mean America's suicidal and wants to die?
Force this tired old crone to work.
Actually, demigods
How
are
the
gods.
taskmaster have
Not
I
full-fledged,
never met.
but still gods.
No, but like he makes the distinction about it won't be
Now,
even
do
after
what
you
you
killed God.
believe.
He goes, this won't be good enough to kill a god, like literally God, like America herself.
Yeah, but the Radigan is also a god.
But Radigan is America, and America is who put him there.
Did you just on stream?
That's the worst kept secret in Elden Ring right now, by the way.
I know, but still, Radigan and America are the same being. So, Radigan is a god.
What exactly Radigan is like in the specifics is debated, because like, is he 100% God? Is he?
We have to assume that he is, due to him and America being the same being. This isn't like in Devil May Cry 5, where Virgil literally split himself into his human and demon half.
Well, the thing I'm the most curious about is a bit of lore that I don't know if you've missed up to this point. That's related to the Radigan is America thing being interesting. Um, I think it's tied to either talking to like uh, Turtle Pope or like the description of a miracle, but that America is the one who shattered the Elden Ring, and Radigan is the one who tried to fix it first.
That's
But if
why I
but
believe Radigan and America, while being the same being, ended up being conflicted with each other.
there's a theory I saw that I think is very fascinating. It's that sometime, presumably around the point where, was it Godwin or Godfrey? I think Godfrey. The god names are fucking me up with this.
Yeah, it would have to be Godfrey, the first Elden Lord.
Where he like lost his grace or whatever.
Yeah,
With the
he
war-
was
with the
one
war
of
with
the
the giants.
He was one of the first two demigods to die. Ronnie being the second one.
Godwin is the one that died. Godfrey is not dead, or was not killed at that point. That's a thing people get wrong a lot.
It's easy when the word God is thrown around like candy.
So okay, Godwin is the one that died. Godfrey is the first Elden Lord. He was America's consort.
I must begin my
I
separate true
think
ones.
we've got that clear.
But according to the
Should get-
lore,
I-
Radigan was also a consort.
Radigan was after. Radigan was second at the earliest.
Yeah.
Because we don't know how much time passed between Godfrey leaving and Radigan joining America. We don't know if that was like instant or like,
or
or
would
if
it
there
be
was a gap.
rejoin it? Or would it be rejoin it?
I'm just gonna say joining for the sake of simplifying this discussion.
Fair enough. It's already confusing as it is. We don't need to Kingdom Hearts this.
Oh, speaking of complications and stuff, funnily enough, George R.R. Martin actually debunked something this week on Twitter, or either Twitter or a blog or an interview or something, about
What?
people saying that he's like hiding his initials in character names or something, and that it's like tied to some kind of big lore thing. And he goes, there's a lot of names that use G, R, and M in the world. He goes, I just like having characters that are related, having names that are connected. It's just a thing I like to do.
Yeah, if anyone, anyone has read any of his books can tell you that.
The thing he says that really cracked me up was, if I wanted to put, I don't need to hide my name in the game. It's literally there on the box. which was like such a fucking.
That's a fair point. And knowing Miyazaki, he probably would not give a shit. Knowing Miyazaki with the way that he does things, he probably would not give a shit. In fact, he'd probably try to make it more related to the lore somehow.
I'm gonna get this grace before I fucking fall again and kill myself. So.
The Deep Roots one?
Yep, made it.
Okay.
So, basically, the way it goes to people's heads is that Godfrey had no more enemies left to fight, as going by item descriptions related to him. He lost his grace. He was more or less sent off. Either at that point or slightly before that point, something happened that made America disillusioned with the greater will and wanted to go against it. But she is almost literally physically bound to the Elden Ring and couldn't do anything about it. And so she's done stuff to resist in her own way. But the theory that I think is interesting, and unless I find something that contradicts it, I'm leaning towards, is that it was the greater will itself that split them involuntarily, which is why they're ideologically independent. Because if they were together, America could keep that repressed, whereas if Radigan and America were forcibly separated by the greater will, they now have their poster boy of Radigan to try and fix it.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just drawing similarities between that and what happened in Devil May Cry 5 after Virgil split himself. Because
isn't that where the guy? I was say, isn't that where the guy with the book came from?
Yeah, because V is the human side, and shares ways of attaining power different from. I forgot what the demon half was called. And came to realize that separated, the two halves were worthless.
Let me know when you're back here.
Across the roots?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I'm there.
I put my sign literally on the route to the left of the summoning pool.
Okay, I gotcha.
This fight is interesting, but it has some weird lore stuff going on with it.
Oh, there's weird lore stuff, is there? I would have never guessed.
Let me put it this way. Something in this fight is going to take you by surprise, probably. Because it took
I
me
know
by surprise.
Fia is involved in this, since this is part of Fia's questline.
You just keep on walking.
Yeah, I saw you stop dead. I'm like, there's a wall right there for him.
Which is very confusing. Because you do not use this entire room for the boss fight. Though I guess it. Did they technically reuse this room for the other one? I guess maybe.
There we go.
Fun fact: I do not have to run the entire way. The game will eventually just teleport me into the bubble.
Okay, that's too easy. Nah, this ain't over by a long shot.
I love how it was a night in flame shitter too. Say hello to my little friend.
Rosé?
Hi, buddy. Remember I said about weird lore shit?
Well, Roger did seem to know a lot about D.
And this is where stuff gets confusing. This double greatsword bitch needs to get out of here. Thank God. Congrats, boss fight over.
Okay, like I thought, there's a grace here. Can I just say,
And over here is where you simp harder. Goodbye.
Can I just say that I find it hilarious that at that last strike we both hit at the same exact time?
And then I swung one extra time, and that's when the bleed procced on his dead corpse.
Yeah, his corpse! He was already dead. It was just like, stop it! He's dead already!
One thing I will say is, depending on the luck you...
What is it you intend? To deny us and our ways, like the dogmatic brutes of the Golden Order? You are an odd one. I am the guardian of those who live in death. They call me a foul and rotten witch. Yet you still wish to be held by me? Have you ever seen a Hallowbrand? When the first of the demigods died, his flesh was marked with the half-wheel wound of the centipede. Godwyn's Hallowbrand has since been recovered at the Round Table Hold. But there is another Hallowbrand out there somewhere, and I must find it before the time comes we receive our Lord. When Godwyn died, another exists. Another mark in the shape of the half-wheel wound of the centipede, and I must find it before the time comes we receive our Lord. My hands will be dirtied once more by the deed. Will you still let me hold you, even then? This is the other Hallowbrand. How did you... Oh, my utmost thanks. With this, Godwyn can take his rightful place as first of the dead, and claim a second, illustrious life. You are our true champion. And though I can't be of any use to you, can I hold you tight? If only for a moment.
Radiant Baldachin's blessing.
I will soon lay with Godwyn, and it will surely.
If memory serves, that one lasts
new life
longer,
of the
gets a
Golden
stronger
Prince,
poise buff,
and
and does not
first
give you
dead
the
of the
health
demigods,
thing
as the
for
ruler
The
having
of
it.
health
those
debuff.
who live in death. Please,
But
do one thing
you have
for
no
me.
chance to get another one.
Brandish this child, my rune,
This is the one and only time.
and take for yourself
Once
the
per
throne.
cycle.
Stay the
Okay,
persecution
fair
of
enough.
those who live in death by becoming our Elden Lord. I will soon to conceive my child. Brandish my stay the by become.
I want to
Okay,
do something.
then I
I
have
want to do
to
something
rest.
really dumb if I can.
Okay, then I have to rest. Then I rest at the grace, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is goodbye, my dear. But I am satisfied. I choose to lie with Godwin of my own will.
This is gonna be funny,
Not the remains of one chosen for me.
and it's gonna be so
And
fucking
I will
worth it
bear a
too.
child who will inherit
Because it's gonna be
your
very
warmth,
stupid.
too. What greater blessing could there be but to be born a deathbed companion? This is good, but I am sad. I choose to lie, and I will bear it. Who will inherit? What greater?
This is about to be the dumbest fight I've ever had.
Enter the deathbed dream. Lich Dragon Vortex.
Lich Dragon.
I said Lich.
I don't know, it might have been my brain, but I thought I heard like Glint Dragon again.
Well, calm down, Vortex. Calm down, Vortex. I might have been overpowered for this. Lich Dragon Vortex.
This is such a dumb fight, it's hilarious.
What are you doing? Because I'm pretty sure I'm overpowered for this. I'm overleveled for this fight.
I'm doing the Mimic tier fight, and I only had Cestus out when the fight started, so it's just me, my Mimic, and the boss Mimic punching each other.
Jesus Christ! I love I love how FromSoft lets you get away with tricking the Mimic boss. Menden Rune of the Death Prince. And if I rest again, Dee's brother should pop up.
Correct. There was something oddly surreal about watching, because I changed my outfit.
Take a good long look. See the wrath of the Golden Order, the Order's justice writ in blood. This is what's become of your precious witch. Naught but expired meat and bone. This is a proper death, O Prince. Look at this rotten whore. No more children can be got from this useless flesh. Behold, your mother is dead. This is revenge, you witch. And you ghoul. This is the wrath of Dee. Ah, hello. The rotten witch is dead. The Golden Order unsullied. Now I can look my brother Darian in the eye. Honeyed rays of gold, deliver my spirit. Darian, now I have no regrets. Honeyed rays of gold, deliver my spirit. Darian, honeyed.
Do I rest at the Grace again and the armor is just there or something?
You can fight him, or you can just do that. Yeah. There is actually literally no point in fighting him though, because it'll just be there if you
Okay,
rest.
I was about to say, is fighting him really worth it?
Though Fia's armor should be where she was because he killed her.
Oh yeah, I already picked it up. Picked it up before talking to Crazy Boy.
What's funny is after helping you with that fight, that's what I put on. I put on like the Fia hood and robe. So it's just 3 Fias having a punching match. It was just so stupid. I loved it.
Man forces 3 women, 3 barely, 3 barely dressed women to fist each other. I don't know why, but it sounds like some kind of depraved porn that I didn't need to know the name of. And it's not even really porn. Jesus Christ.
Hi, Charlie. Gonna lie there between my feet.
That sending gate sent me back to the capital. Oh, suffering. Oh, sweet suffering. I honestly think I was over-leveled for the Fortisax fight, though. Because I melted his health.
I beat him. I beat him in one try as well. So I was like, this felt underwhelming.
Yeah. Land sex was harder to fight.
That reminds me, I actually got to go back to the capital myself because and you gotta do this before clearing Fire Missoula, because there's one of the legendary weapons is missable in the capital.
Ah.
Apparently, I think you have to like scale that like giant spear by the big dead dragon. It's apparently up there, I think.
Oh. I'm waiting by the summoning pool.
Where?
Guess.
Oh, well, give me a minute. I'm trying to kill this one enemy in Nokon over and over again to get some gear pieces because there's like 3 variations of this armor set. But what's really weird and kind of dumb in my opinion is the leg and arm pieces are the same across all 3. But what makes that weird compared to, say, like the Crucible Knight sets, because there's 2 of them and they both have Crucible Knight legs and Crucible Knight gloves, is the gloves and legs of these sets share the name of one specific set, not like Nox set, because it's like the Nox Swordstress, Monk, and Knight Maiden or something like that, where the hands and the feet are both technically considered part of the Nox Monk set first and foremost. I was like, I got the chest piece and the gloves. I would just like either of the other 2 pieces. I got my little scarab on, but I'm not eating a chicken foot yet because I'm lazy and I'm fast traveling back to the Grace, which resets it because I want to try to do this a little faster, even though my odds would be better every iteration if I didn't do it this way. Also, do I even have any of those? I have 2. I'm gonna give it one more go, then I'll zip on over to Misery and Pain. If I wanted, I could go for Big Boy Irony. With helping you.
Radahn's armor?
No, throw on Melania's stuff and beat her up with her own weapon. See if I can stunlock her with her own stupid attack.
What? Plot twist. She stunlock you trying to stunlock her. I really shouldn't joke about shit like that.
Also, I'm going to say with complete honesty, this is probably going to be the first time I throw a shield back on since frickin' entering New Game Plus for a while, because I'm trying to rely on guard counters less. But she hits so fucking hard. It's like I feel like I need a shield to not get annihilated.
Lord of the Boil. Complete Blackguard Big Bargut's questline. After defeating the final boss, use Bargut's summon sign to initiate the ending. That has to be a troll.
Oh, it definitely is.
Because if I remember, from what I've read correctly, he dies at the end of the Dung Eater questline.
Fun fact: the only way that does not happen is if you yourself kill him first.
Which I'm pretty sure will bork the Dung Eater questline.
Not necessarily.
Oh, right, because Dung Eater defiles corpses to make the...
No, it's because he needs 5 curses from you. There's 6 in the game. You're allowed to miss 1. The time has come to let you abuse my trust and our friendship.
Like you haven't done that. Like you haven't done that. Although I do have a dumb plan. I'm using the Bloodhound Claws, along with Kindred of Rot's Exaltation, Lord of Blood's Exaltation, Green Turtle Talisman, and Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman. You can see why I call this a dumb plan.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if it doesn't go for me first, I expect the first Beyblade to kill you instantly.
Holy fuck! I turned off the password. Holy fuck! I've never seen so many summon signs. People want this bitch dead. Hello, Victor. You have been unanimously selected for an experiment. Yeah, I expected a cutscene.
Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh no. I go to double check something. I still have my item discovery talisman on. Give me like 2 seconds to change it after. Oh, I just realized. Oh fuck. Oh no. Oh, I forgot to tell you. You're gonna die. I see the cutscene. So I know there's no talking yet, but you're going to die.
Of course I'm gonna die.
No, like...
Talk about still as a board. Jesus.
Light as a feather, stiff as a board.
I dreamt for so long. My flesh was dull gold, and my blood rotted. Corpse after corpse left in my wake. As I awaited his return. Heed my words. I am Melania, Blade of Mikola.
Get used to hearing that sentence.
I prepared a long time ago.
And I have never known defeat.
Technically, that is true. She fought Radahn to a standstill.
Hold block instantly.
Uh-oh.
I deserve that. I should have stuck with Swarm of Flies, man. That was working a little better. Like,
yeah!
bitch.
The moment you did it, you were dead. You just died. I mean, there wasn't even a death animation.
The moment I did it, she did it. And hers seems to have more hyper armor than the player's version does, because of fucking course it does. Oh god.
So close to phase 2.
Blade of Mikola.
Did you die?
Beyblade.
Of course.
I managed to avoid the first one pretty well, but the moment the second one clipped me.
If memory serves, there was...
I heard that I should run forward to avoid the first one.
I think the method I remember people talking about was away for the first part and then at her for the rest of it.
Okay. Okay, so I had the right idea on my first try. I had the right idea.
Or you block and hope for the best.
Keep in mind, I am two-handed this.
Why do you think I completely changed my weapon allotment to account for a shield again?
Alright. But I actually did pretty well in my first try. Almost had her to phase 2. And I know this for a fact because you have to empty her health. I know for a fact you have to empty her health bar before you go to phase 2.
Hello.
Hello. Let's see. It might increase our health, but the more bodies we have, the better our chances.
Yeah, stun locking her over and over again is better than getting just killed because you're on your own.
Yeah. Why do you think I'm using the hook claws? They will provide me more attack opportunity.
Here's the thing. The issue is they have like fuck off with hit stun.
That's why they hit multiple times. Got my Lord of Blood exaltation proc already.
Be careful, she has a chance. She seems to have a high chance of doing Beyblade after getting posted.
Why do you think I backed off? And now the suffering truly begins.
The bleed proc! The bleed proc!
That happened twice today. Where a health bar empties and bleed procs. Yeah, she ain't dead. No, there's still the nuke.
Actually, what I'm referring to is not like with the Fia fight. This actually, you slapping her finished my bleed buildup, and that's what triggered phase 2. Because she still had like a chunk of health left, and then
oh yeah,
I see
know.
blood,
I
and
know
then the
because
cutscene. Hey, look,
that's why
there's
I'm
a face. Look, a face.
Yes,
hey, look, your face.
But, yeah, I'm trying to say something.
Wait.
That's why I'm also using the Bloodhound claws, because they have a better bleed build-up than my Bloodhound fang. Apparently she
Do
is
me a
host
favor.
to the
Do me a
9
favor.
pins.
Hold up your shield and back away. Just trust me.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
I have to. I have to unhold.
Maybe roll once or twice, but keep your shield up.
Yeah, no, I know. I just have to un-two-hand myself. My claw.
Witness true horror.
Oh, we already are.
Yeah. She's blind. I hate that.
Now, rot.
Hey, I didn't know this was an anime. What a perfect time to have drop. And I don't have anything that can cure it.
She's gonna slam down at the end of this at whoever she's targeting. Oh look, me, thank God. Beyblade!
I need to concentrate on staying alive. Because I don't have anything that can cure rock.
Oh, for fuck's sake. We need to start stun locking her again.
Doesn't matter, I'm dead. Why isn't there a merchant that sells unlimited preserving boluses?
Because you can craft them, I think. I think everything you can craft, they expect you to do that.
Here's the thing, I can buy unlimited boluses for poison, sleep, frost, bleed.
Those,
you're seeing the issue. Are you seeing?
I think the materials for those are less common.
No, they're not. The issue I have is why bother making any boluses purchasable if they're just gonna do that.
I don't know. For all we know, there's a merchant that sells them that we haven't found.
I've looked it up and there's like nothing. Even the Bell Baron doesn't sell. Even the Bell Baron you get from the Merchant Shack Bell Hunter doesn't sell them. And I'm just like, well, what the fuck? I'm more likely to die to rot than I am poison. Can I just say, I love how there's poison, dead, and then rot. It's just like, why is there deadly poison? Although, didn't do too bad on a second try though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually surprised I'm switching back to my my Bloodhound Fang for the sake of
stun lock and reach.
Yeah. I mean, as quick as much, even though the claws give more bleed buildup, that's not very helpful during phase 2.
And it doesn't matter at all if she can still move and kill you.
Yeah.
The other thing,
if her second phase...
Do you have the Barricade Shield Ash of War? Because that could help.
Check. I need to check. Because I honestly
Vow of the Indomitable is also not a bad one for this.
Yeah.
But that one requires a bit more. That one requires a bit more planning and like fight knowledge.
Busy looking. I can't read and. Where would it be?
It's next to parry. It's a glowing silver shield. Is the icon.
Oh fuck! I don't have it. I don't have it. God damn it.
Basically, Barricade Shield ups your block rating for a little bit. It got nerfed, but you see her doing the Beyblade at you, pop that, and then hold block. She'll get health back, but you won't die instantly. That's the trade-off here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get ya. Oh, wait, I have a stupid plan. Radiant Baldachin's Blessing. Temporarily boost my poise during phase 2.
Don't.
Why?
It only lasts about 30 seconds.
30 seconds long? Well, that 30 seconds will be longer. I wonder why she keeps aggroing you.
I almost survived it. The main thing that got me killed is I wasn't sure if she was going for me or the other summon at first. we were more spread out and I could tell, I would have pulled my shield out.
Person's trying to hit her with madness. We basically bullied her. And you back to the Scarlet Rod again so easy. What's this Shadow Clone bullshit?
Each clone will attack like once or twice, and then she will like slam charge.
Yeah, a little late on the explanation.
I said that the first, because she did it the first time we went to phase 2, and she
I didn't
almost
see
hit
it.
me with it.
Let your flesh
Damn it.
By the scarlet rot.
And she finished off the summon as well. I'm actually surprised we're doing as well as we are.
I have a quick question.
What?
What great rune are you using?
Godric's.
For this, I would use either Mogs or Morgoth's, personally.
Ah, for the boosted HP that they can give.
Morgoth's boosts yours. Moog's should buff your summons. I don't know if that affects players or just the Mimic, like the Ashes or not, but...
Yeah. Grants a blessing of blood to phantoms.
Again, language is very fucking vague, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah. Also says imparts a phantom great rune upon successful invasion.
That's the one part that the community actually understands what it does.
Yeah.
Ironically. It gives you a consumable Phantom Great Rune item when you invade to let you buff enemies that you stand near. Which could be addicting to do, but to be fair, you have to beat Moog and get to the tower to be able to do it.
Yeah.
So I don't expect that to be in low level invasions any fucking time soon.
No. Should I go with Don's for the increased HP, FP, and stamina?
I don't know.
It's hard to say with Melania. That's the thing. I'll start with Moog's, see if that makes any difference for you.
See if that buffs us, and if not, I would probably go with either Radon or Morgoth's.
Yeah. Either way, we knew that this was gonna happen. But it'll be interesting to see if it does make any difference.
The tale of House Oslo is told in blood.
Imagine the storybook. No, imagine the storybook. It's just literally written in blood. They just take blood and use that as ink. Seriously, have you seen how many summon signs are in this room before?
No.
The number of signs is amazing.
This guy's doing the same thing as me, but with different armor. Same mask, same sword, just a different shield.
Oh boy, I'm gonna need to restock at some point because I'm low on uplifting aromatics, unfortunately. Does it look like you got a buff?
Can't tell. This is the first time I'm actually using my physic as a defense one, so this will be interesting.
Whereas I always use mine for defense. Oh! I couldn't tell who she was aiming for. I could not tell who she was aiming for. Did it seem like you had more health?
I couldn't tell because I didn't get hit. I would just, at that point, I'd probably go with Radon's or Morgoth.
Yeah.
Because I know using Moog's with a Mimic tier, the Mimic tier will have like that red attack up aura. But since we were using the white mask with Swarm of Flies for bleed, it's hard to tell if it was that or if the Great Rune did.
Yeah. Yeah, it was difficult. Yeah, I wish I would have just For that, I should have just preemptively defended.
Yeah, like I don't know if you looked at me, but I pulled my shield out just in case.
Yeah, you know, I was locked onto her. I couldn't tell who she was aiming for. When
That's the most annoying thing about it is until she's flying in your face, it's really hard to tell.
Yeah, it's
Because she can go like halfway across the room with it too.
Yeah, I've noticed. Like, if I knew she was coming for me, I would have at the very least put up my shield to block some of the damage before trying to just fuck out of there, you know?
There's two other Ashes of War that are vaguely that are shield related that could help. Besides barricade shield, one requires much better timing to be fully useful. The other won't really help for the Beyblade, I don't think, but will help in the long run. There's Vow of the Indomitable.
Get ready for Blood PC.
There's Vow of the Indomitable, which literally makes you invincible for like a handful of seconds. And then there's Sacred Ground, where you make like an aura on the floor that boosts defense and passively heals. I keep seeing people with the same mask. Oh,
Everyone has the same idea. How much do you want to bet? Everyone has the same idea. Make her bleed. Rivers of blood. That's clever.
Right.
What the hell?
The bleed proc saved your life. Unfortunately, not his. That bleed proc from the fly saved your neck. Oh my god, that bleed proc saved your fucking neck.
Yeah, I know.
Goodbye. Never mind, it wasn't the blender.
That was the worst time to have an itchy nose.
Dead. Holy fuck!
And I'm dead. Didn't help that he kept getting help from me blocking.
Hello, person in chat. I'm currently helping my friend die horribly over and over again to Melania, Blade of Mikola.
Blade of
as she loves,
Cancer.
as she loves constantly reminding us, I am Melania, Blade of Mikola.
I'm also gonna try and spam her with Swarm of Flies, because I know I have it. Also gonna switch to Morgoth's rune to have health. Melania is an old school Beyblader though, you can tell. Because it's metal and it hurts.
Old school, babe. Where the hell is he going with this? Oh, literally Beyblades.
Yeah! Everyone has the same fucking mask! Oh, you know what? Fuck it.
Because it boosts, because it's the same effect as Lord of Blood's Exaltation.
Which means I can
They
switch
stack.
that out. Yeah. I can switch that out for some defense on, can't avoid all of us!
Right.
Blade of Mikola.
That actually went much better.
Man, until the part where you died instantly to the Beyblade. Aside from that part, that was going alright.
Yeah. So it's like, she can't evade all of our flies! I just imagine that that going forward from now on, the meta against Melania is just gonna be spam the fuck out of Swarm of Flies. Just like
I'm actually trying. I'm gonna try something a little bit dumb.
Okay. I mean, it's not like doing this voluntarily isn't dumb, because this is dumb. But I knew that the majority of this stream was going to be fighting Melania. G-Man! Is there any particular reason you're using that particular shield?
It's the only shield I have fully upgraded. I think the brass shield has higher stability, but this is the one I have that's upgraded all the way. Is the thing. He's raring to go.
Oh yeah, that's the role of a man who has been pissed.
That's the role of a guy who. Those are the movements of a man who's done this boss 17 times today.
Well, we know it has to be at least 17 times. Jesus Christ.
Melania, Blade of Suffering.
Why do you think they call her the Blade of Cancer? What happened to her health?
I think I know what happened, and if I'm right, it's the most lucky thing that's ever happened to you.
Did a bleed proc occur during the cutscene?
As the cutscene happened.
No, this is like when you poison, fucking Ludwig. The poison will still proc during the cutscene.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
All it took was me switching to a fucking straight sword, the tried and true FromSoft weapon. Also, why do I not have a Phantom Aura? I don't have that charm on.
Dear Nicola.
Based on my end, I'm like my normal aura.
My brother.
On my end, you will dress almost like me.
Exactly.
Oh, you bastard.
Hey, I put this on before you put the mask on.
How did I not notice? No.
I've been dressed like this for like 3 attempts, and you just now noticed. But hell yeah.
But, yeah, that was what, 6, 7 tries?
Not even, that was like 5.
Wow. I'm actually surprised that we completed this that fast. All it took was spamming swarm of flies and a straight sword.
Now, I'm going to do something really, really unintelligent before we move on.
I'm really afraid to ask.
I'm going to try killing her in New Game Plus.
We both know I can't help you. Not because I'm not there, but because I'm still on New Game. Which means I will do fuck all in terms of damage. But how long before we start seeing people just spam the ever-living fuck out of Swarm of Flies on Melania?
I'm dead.
Did you at least have a timer?
No.
I had to ask.
It was largely the fault of, hey, after the cutscene, she's right in your face. So I didn't have time to do my plan, which was not have my shield in my hand and summon my mimic. Because with my shield in my hand, my mimic just kept doing the weapon art I have on my sword, which wasn't as helpful as, say, it's spamming Swarm of Flies, which was the plan.
Okay, I know I can do something with this unalloyed gold needle. And it's supposed to be after the fight with Melania. The thing is, I don't know what to do. Maybe I'm supposed to rest at the Grace first.
There'll be a rot bloom in the arena. Take it to that.
Yeah, no, I mean, maybe I have to rest at the... Okay, yep. Nicholas Needle. Somber Ancient Dragon Smith and Stone. That's what I'm here for. Isolated Divine Tower, which stands beyond the Lost Great Bridge. Where the hell is that?
Hell yeah, phase 2.
Where is the Isolated Divine Tower?
I'm dead because I didn't have my shield out when the transition happened. Fuck.
Wait, do you know where the Isolated Divine Tower is?
Do you want a hint? I don't remember the exact way to get there, but I can tell you where it is on the map.
Okay, where is it?
Look in the ocean southeast of Lanedell.
Wait. Southeast. How the fuck would I even get there?
If memory serves, there is a sending gate at a fort somewhere that takes you there.
Do you remember which fort?
No.
I'm gonna look it up. Divine Tower. Oh, you know that vape chest in the Weep Peninsula that just sends you straight to Lindo?
Mm-hmm.
That vape chest actually sent you there. The Divine Bridge. It's right in the description of Melania's rune. God, I'm an idiot. But, jeez, I'm actually surprised we cleared that in so little tries. I can only imagine the number of tries other people do. Then again, other people probably don't just spam Swarm of Flies while procking Lord of Blood's Exaltation. Did you see the way that G-Man just
Busy.
went?
Ah, shit. Yeah, I'm dead.
I'm sorry. Did you see the way after her, though? Like, that man had a vendetta.
Well, honestly, being really aggressive is a really good strategy. Because being too passive makes it a war of attrition. You will eventually lose.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's something I noticed. Unlike most bosses in this game, she seems to be one of a few where you want to go Bloodborne style on her.
Speaking of Bloodborne style, I'm tempted to embrace that sentiment and see if it makes a difference in my favor.
Why is there an Iron Maiden here?
God damn it. I was tempted after saying that to pop on, what do you call it? Moog's room, but I don't have it on the yet.
Why are there two Iron Maidens? Why are there two Iron Maidens? No, I do not want your Girl Scout cookies. Nascent butterfly. And as to say, I'm actually rather surprised I only got hit by her grab once. Stormhawk Axe. Somber Smith and Stone Tier 6.
That was the fastest first phase I've ever had on Melania. Holy shit.
Huh. So that leads back to the point.
For fuck's sake. God damn it. That was like the fastest Melania run I ever had where it wasn't an instant death. It was going good. And then she flew up into the air to do the dive bomb a second time, right on my head, and nothing I could do about it. Killed me.
Ow.
I'm like,
one
well,
thing I
that
noticed, there's one thing I noticed. During phase 2, she seems less likely to use the Beyblade.
I believe that the justification people have for that is the belief is her phase 2 moveset is bigger, not smaller. So she has more options.
Yeah,
options.
You know what? I can see that. That makes sense. You know what I mean? When an AI has more options, they tend to use certain movesets less. Found my way to the tower. Oh, Zuli found out that Torrent used to have a kick animation for attacks.
Hell yeah! New Game Plus Melania is dead.
Now do it with bare fists. Someone's gonna do it. You just know someone will.
One jackass with 4 katanas. That's your match. I say 4 because mimic. So you can argue 1.5 jackasses with 4 katanas.
Attacks recover HP after damage is taken. Hell yeah, I'm gonna use that.
It's basically when you're rune arced up. It's not. I don't think it's the exact same. I think the window is a bit less forgiving, but it's similar to rally in Blood.
Yeah, no. I know what it means. I can basically do what Melania and her Rot Knights do. Speaking of which, I need to get her armor and her sword. So I too can be a blight on the players. At this, you just know after this, Melania is going to be a rite of passage.
I just can't believe That was so much more validating than the first time I beat her, because the first time I beat her was with player summons. So just doing it with a mimic after the mimic was nerfed and largely under my own power. It's just so fucking
Don't
validating
worry,
compared to the
Percy.
first victory. I do think it's interesting that after a point, Enya stops saying, "May the words of the fingers guide you."
Maybe because the fingers are busy trying to find a butthole.
I mean, try finger.
Butthole.
You burned the Erd tree, didn't you? Then the round table is soon to follow. Ah, no need to fret about that.
Has it finally happened? Like a couple hundred hours in? Do I have a mixed set I don't hate?
For that to happen, then the round table
Holy
must
fuck,
go
I
as
think
well.
it has. Wait, what?
So, the Haley tree, now but a husk. I
Oh,
heard speculation Mikola embedded himself in the
I
Haley
learned
tree.
something new.
But
Hush!
before he
Talking
could
to
finish,
Gideon.
someone cut the tree open and absconded with his infant form. Indeed, it seems those words held weight. How vexing that the All-Knowing didn't have the full story. Perhaps the Queen's sorrow was justified. Ah, my apologies. Lost myself for a moment there. The information you shared is of great value. As promised, your reward. A secret right, known only to me. You are a true fellow. All I ask is that you remain constant. I'll stay at the round table for a time. I must learn all that can be taken from this place and sear it into my memory. How could I call myself the All-Knowing if I did any less?
Anyway, something new.
So I came back to the round table after my foray into the forge, and I hadn't spoken to Corin enough to where he leaves the round table in the first place. He's just gone. His bell bearing, a flail, and a unique variation of the prophet robe called Corin's robe were in his place. Didn't know that happened.
I am not comfortable with this information.
Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing. I'll upset the girl. She says that now my chains are broken, I'm free. That if I stay here, I will be ruined with the round table. What use have I for freedom now? I smith weapons to slay a god. I have lived and will die doing so upon this spot. Is there any other way?
I'm gonna explore a bit of Crumbling of Farum Azula. It doesn't seem like it's that big.
I pray for your safety.
Oh, I already know it's gonna be a pain. Oh, I looked it up. Just a minute. Fight it, dragon.
How was
The dragon that ambushed me doesn't respawn, right?
Well, not. I don't believe
The
so.
one right after the grace.
I'm just gonna tell you one thing about Far Missoula.
There are a lot of dragons.
Happy souls.
I don't want to fight any more dragons.
I don't want to fight any more
Let's
dragons.
get out of here. I don't want to fight any more dragons. Yes, let's go, please. He's gonna keep following us. Just ignore him. There was a grace right here. By the way, I'm wearing Melania's helmet as just to prove a point. Like, there's no benefit to me wearing this. It's just to prove a point. You know what I mean? You know what I'm getting at, though.
Yep.
When we said Happy Souls, I immediately thought of when they went to the Dragon Airy. It's like, I don't want to fight. I think we should leave. Yes, please. I don't want to fight any dragons. Beastman's curved sword. I got as a drop. Nice. Excuse me. I feel like that Happy Souls reference, it was from Soft to saying, "Oh, you didn't fight enough dragons. You want to fight more? You want more dragons?"
Thank God it's dead. What's really funny is when fighting that dragon, to look back and see how roughly near like every item spawn on this little spit of land, there's like a pile of blood stains. People would just say fuck it and run for the item.
Meanwhile, I fought the dragon.
I gotta say though, Crumbling Far Missoula is like one of the most visually interesting places they've done in a long time. By the way, I have reached the post-Dragon Grace if you need some assistance.
I don't need any.
I
said currently. If I remember hearing correctly, Beryl from the Volcano Manor should invade
Bernal,
me.
not Beryl.
Whatever. Bernal should invade me here.
Near the end of the zone. If memory serves, he actually invades on a path to an optional boss.
Of course he does, because fuck you.
The optional boss is very cool, though.
There are worm faces here?
Yeah. You want to know an even more fun fact?
One of them is a boss?
None of them are. They are not the required path.
Yeah, no shit. No shit, Sherlock.
that's where that is. That's how to get to that. These days, I think I'm gonna do a Fit Souls stream.
Where he just has a fit over and
Make a chart where it's like based on what kills me, I have to do X.
what's
I need for something I want to do. I actually need to find a certain Bell Baron hunted, but I forget which shack he spawns at. I want to say it's the War Master shack.
Talking about the
one that lets me
Bone Baron?
Yeah. You don't want to.
Bone Baron.
I want to make a
Bone Baron is at the War Master shack.
That's good. Because there's a boss in my immediate future and yours as well. That's a pain in the ass. But I learned something recently. Of course, after I beat it on Hulu, that will make it a bit less painful.
What?
Sleep apparently works pretty well.
Guess it's a good thing I have St. Trina's blade.
I don't know if I picked it up on just cycling it. I know I've been meaning to for like frickin' ever, but...
Yeah, especially after I told you where it was.
I have the damnedest time like when I want a night boss to spawn it. Aside from the fucking cavalry, it never does when I want it to.
Sucks. Huh.
There he goes. There he goes. And I'm dead. All that build up to get like kill me one top.
Yeah, Bell Baron hunters suck.
It's just that, like, I keep forgetting how much of his moveset involves the remote sword, because all you can do is the one drill attack with it as, like, something.
Well, I think I'm gonna end my stream here.